This morning, President Biden traveling to Poland following emergency meetings with key U.S. allies prompted by Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
And as the war moves into another month, Russia faces even more sanctions. Our Washington correspondent Rashad Hudson joining us with more on these added sanctions. Rashad, fascinated to hear what they have to say.
Hey, good morning. This morning, the European Union and the U.S. are announcing a new partnership to reduce their reliance on Russian energy, striking an even more blow to the Russian economy for its invasion of Ukraine. President Biden says to help Europe break away from Russian oil, the U.S. and other nations will increase natural gas exports to them.
He's used the profits to drive his war machine.
Next, President Biden is set to meet with Poland's president today in Warsaw. The NATO country has taken in about 2 million Ukrainian refugees since the war began last month. The U.S. announced it will take in up to 100,000 of them.
This is not something that Poland or Romania or Germany should carry on their own.
Thursday, the president pledged $1 billion in U.S. humanitarian assistance to refugees and hinted that he may meet with some of them personally. It was a busy day of meetings with leaders from NATO, the G7, and the European Union, where all sides came out together.
The single most important thing is for us to stay unified and the world continue to focus on what a brute this guy is.
While in Brussels, President Biden promised the U.S. will act if Russia uses chemical or biological weapons against Ukraine.
The nature of the response would depend on the nature of the use.
And here at home, Republican lawmakers continue to criticize President Biden for his handling of the situation in Ukraine, saying more could be done to help the country defend itself. Reporting in Washington, Rashad Hudson, back to you.